The first scene took me out. It's almost as if Toya like the money that Eugene provide, but don't like him. Cause I honestly thought once she brought up the issue she had about, she's getting a little bored, she want to start having more date nights out. He did that, and she literally complained 70% of the time. Now Eugene loves her down, which I love, but Toya, sis, do you want to be married at all? Even Simone was like, you need to relax. Like, you a little too critical. Now, one thing that sets this show apart from the other is the medicine portion. And I do like the fact that they are in the doctor's office when it came to Jackie and Simone, even though I'm not really feeling Jackie like that. We're going to keep going. But I still do love their scenes because they're very educational. And I also feel like they're important questions and topics to have. Now, everybody trying this whole weight loss, eczemic, however you pronounce it, but people are not realizing, and I heard this from TGIF, Foxhole, that once you stop taking that medication for weight loss, some of that weight automatically comes back, and sometimes it comes back in double. So that's something you might want to think about because a lot of people are trying to take this. Now, sweet tea endometriosis is very sad and unfortunate that you have to go through that because that's the last thing you trying to hear when you trying to start a family. And a lot of people still have questions. Did she know this before she talked to Greg and went into his DM? Did she get her body checked before she told him she could provide a baby for him? But a lot of times, if I'm being honest, you do your regular checkups, and until you really want to dissect that, that's when you really go into the uterus and do all that, stuff like that. So I don't know, I don't want to judge her too much because you don't know until you check. I'm gonna keep that just like that. Simone's storyline is dried and fried. I'm over it. This apartment scene, don't care for it. The Toya, when she brought her kids to the dentist, don't care for it. Even though Toya and Eugene are giving the most in the relationship, like Simone, what is going on with you and Cecil? That's what I want to know. Dr. Jackie, you and your husband relationship, we have no idea what's going on. Like, everybody trying to be so secretive and give us fluff fillers. We don't want those. Now, the commercial Dr. Jackie was doing for women, I think was really good. I thought that was a great idea. I still don't think she should be the face of anything as far as women. We're going to keep going. And did y'all peep in the confessional when Sweet Tea was talking about her endometriosis and the other things that she had going on? And Greg was like, well, I just want her to be happy. And she was like, see, that's why I married him. The look on his face was like, what? And he looked back. Child, I don't know, but we gonna keep going. And when it comes to, I think her name is Aisha, she's the dentist. Her husband, I think he's Nigerian, don't quote me, but he was saying how he feel as though the men should be in control, and when he come to the US, it's more of a women control. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is Dr. Aisha, the dentist. I think her name is Aisha. She kind of quiet to be on this show. But her husband did a whole lot of talking, saying how back in Africa, I don't know if he's from Nigeria, not sure. But the men is in more control and the women kind of take a back seat. But here, he says the women have a lot of say-so and the men don't have a lot of control. My thing is, if you really got power like that and you really got control like that, you ain't got to keep saying it because you just got it. And you don't have to keep flexing it on your wife because your wife understands the type of man that you are. But to me, if you got to keep, I'm the man of the, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep boasting up on your girl. It's weird. It's odd. It's like, what are you lacking in yourself that you feel like you need this much control over your woman? Didn't like it. Again, this episode was okay, I guess, y'all. Hopefully the reunion is next. I know Dr. Heavenly was on live yesterday saying that she was recording the union this week, Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, so let's just get to it at this point. And make sure y'all follow my YouTube, Dark Skin Queen 2.0, where I post 3 to 4 videos a day, y'all. Let's get it.